Hi, this is just a quick reminder video about practicing your speeches. And there are three things that I want you to think about when you're practicing your speeches. One, don't restart. Two, replicate your mobility in the speech. And three, speak at volume. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of those. So first of all, don't restart. This is not a luxury that you're going to have in other situations. You can't do a mulligan. You can't restart things. One of the things this class is designed to teach you is how to resolve issues, not start them over. Okay? Get out of jams because you're going to get into them. And you're going to find plenty of jams when I record my instructional videos as well as sample videos that I'm going to upload. That there's, times when, like just now, where I go, my impromptu speech where I have a third main point that's kind of weak. So there are things that happen. You got to learn how to get out of them. So that's don't restart. You won't be able to restart in class. Second is to replicate your mobility in the speech when you practice. And I talked a little bit about that. I'm going to adjust the camera again so it goes a little bit further down. We talked a little bit about that, about you want to have room to move. You want to have a camera angle that's going to show us your movement, so we don't just get like shots of, like I think some of the ones that I've done where it's just adjusted again. You see right now I could clip this all together, but that wouldn't be kind of a dynamic speech in a face-to-face environment. So like right now you can see fingers floating and things, but you can't see the actual gestures. So you want to make sure that you replicate mobility. Do not sit down, stand away from your camera. And third, the last thing, whenever possible, speak at volume. Now, I understand that sometimes you're going to be practicing these speeches and you're going to want to kind of work on the language and kind of work on getting that introduction memorized or the conclusion memorized. And in that case, you're just going to be going over and over and over. In that case, maybe you don't want to go at volume, or if you're practicing on BART or in the bus or at home and somebody's sleeping. I understand that. But in other situations where you're practicing your entire speech, make sure that you're speaking loudly enough so that the camera can pick you up, so that you know how much do I have to project in order to have the audience members hear me. And audience members that could be in the back of the classroom or in the corners. How much do I have to push out my air for them to hear me? That's going to be really, really important. And the only way that you're going to know how to do that is through practicing at volume. So make sure that you do that. Okay, so these are the three things for practicing your speech. First, don't restart. Second, replicate your mobility. And third, speak at volume. Have fun practicing.